त तेरो बाउ जस्तै छस्. You are just like your father. It was never said as praise. It came as correction, as warning, as a sentence meant to place me back in a line. I remember feeling confused before I felt hurt. Why is being like my father a problem? Why does this sentence appear only when I speak up? Only when I ask questions? Only when I don't immediately agree? I am my father's daughter. I learned who he was by watching how he chose principle over convenience, how wisdom could be quiet, how leadership did not need noise. I watched him read, sit in silence, meditate, write poems no one asked to see. So, when they said, "You are just like your father," I could not understand what I was supposed to be ashamed of. It took years to realize this sentence was never about resemblance. It was about control. Patriarchy does not always raise its voice. Sometimes it whispers through language, through everyday sentences passed down at home, spoken mostly by elders. What they were really saying was, "You are difficult to manage. You carry too much conviction for a daughter." Sons are encouraged to become like their fathers. Daughters are warned not to. The same strength are called leadership in men and called stubbornness in women. So I tried to soften myself, explain more, take up less space. I felt anger, then grief, then clarity, and eventually understanding. Because I can see now how this sentence was inherited, not invented, how it came from fear and not malice. But understanding does not mean agreement. I am my father's daughter, and that is not an insult. That is a lineage. And I am my mother's daughter too. That story has its own voice. That is for chapter 5. Stories I have been carrying. Thank you for listening.